Hey guys, welcome to a little bonus edition of Tech Tips. This one is going to be on Minecraft version 1.6.2 with the new launcher. I've been having some issues with it and I just fixed it. I know I've read a lot of forum posts that other people have been having issues and I didn't see a lot of responses on there. So I'm just going to show you guys what I found, how to fix my issue, and also I'm going to show you how to add mods into the new Minecraft, using launcher so it won't overwrite your mods. Because if you don't do it this way, it seems that what it'll do is will overwrite your jar file and get rid of your mods. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing you need to do is you need to go to Oracle, the Java download on Oracle, and you need to get the latest version of the JRE, Java Runtime Environment, version 7. The current one is version 7 update 25. Now, if you're running on like Windows 7, Windows 8, 64-bit systems, this is what you want. JRE 7 U25 64-bit, okay? This was my problem. I didn't have the most current 64-bit, and when you get the little pop-up saying Java wants to update, Java said on their page there that I looked, it does not automatically update the 64-bit systems. It's not updating those. It's auto-updating 32-bit systems. So if you have both 32 and 64-bit, make sure that you have the most current Java. Now, I just installed this already, so we'll go over here, go to your control panel. Again, this is for Windows 7 64-bit. If you're on a different system, you should know how to navigate through to these same areas. Go to your programs and features, run down here and find your Java. Right here, Java 7 Update 25 64-bit. Okay, so it was done today, 7/13. All right, make sure that's there. Should be good to go. You should be able to go to your launcher. This is what was happening to me. I would go and launch it, and right as soon as it launched, it would freeze right here. So now we're good. It's not freezing. That I would lock up as soon as I came here. So we've got that part settled. So if you're having crash problems, check your Java. Make sure that if you're on a 64-bit system that you have the most current Java 64-bit. I deleted my 32 out of here. I don't need it anymore. The main reason why you need 32-bit Java on a 64-bit system is your browsers. I use Google Chrome. It seems to support everything now. If you find it has an issue, you can always download and reinstall a 32-bit, but this fixed the problem for me, okay? So let's go ahead and move in to the fun part, adding mods, right? So I think most people know okay, first let me tell you this. You see this right here? Minecraft shortcut. I recommend that you do this. Instead of everybody always says, go over here, go to your search bar, right? Type in %app data %. Every tutorial that you ever hear, app data %. Every tutorial tells you to do this every single time. And it pops up your roaming folder and gets you through your string all the way to roaming. And there's your .minecraft. If you do a lot of modding, I recommend just making a shortcut. Look, highlight your Minecraft folder, right click on it, right? And you see right here, it'll say send to desktop, which is create a shortcut, right? That's all I did. It's right here. So if you click on this, see, app data roaming.minecraft. Here it is. All right. Very simple. Instead of always, and it'll always be there. Like I've had these shortcuts here for 2 years, and it's always there. Even when the launcher updated, it's still there. Instead of having to go run and type in app data, I do it for these custom zombie maps. Anything where you have to go into your app data files or roaming files that's not easily chosen by your drop downs, just make shortcuts to that exact spot. Real simple. All right, so let's get to the mods. So here's what we need to do. First off, I have the REI minimap. That's the mod that we're going to add. I also have the Sphinx Pure BD Craft for 1.6.2. We're going to add this. Now, in the past, you used to add this to your texture pack folder, but now it's called resource packs, right? So we open the resource packs, drag in your zipped file. This is what it comes at as the download. Sphinx Pure BD Craft 128 for Minecraft 1.6.2. You put it in your resource packs, that's it. That part's done. So let's go check it. We'll just check it real quick. Let this thing come up. We'll play. Go to options, resource packs. There it is. So Sphinx Pure BDcraft 128 for Minecraft 1.6. Done. Single player. Tech tip. Play in the world. We should be, yeah. So we got our new texture pack in here. All right. So that works. That's really loud. So that part worked. Let's go ahead and quit out of this. Quit out of this. Now, back to our shortcut. Again, if you do a lot of modding, you'll know how much you have to go back and forth if you make a mistake and things like that. That's why it's just super handy. I don't know why a lot more people, when they give these types of videos, don't talk about that. All right, now we're going to look to add in REI minimap. This is the minimap that I always use. It's always updated with the different versions, so that works out good. Now, what you're going to do is you don't see the bin folder in here anymore. Remember, there used to be a bin folder, and we'd always go into bin, and that's where you would find your jar file. Now what you're going to do, because it's a launcher, there's now a file called versions. So if you go into versions, you'll see it. Now, in your launcher, if you would have chosen like 1.5.2 and played in that via your launcher, you would see a folder in here for that as well. So it will list all the different versions that you play. That's why there's no longer a bin with one jar file. Now it is a file folder with versions depending on what your launcher chooses. All right. So the first thing we want to do is we want to create a mods, a jar file for our mods. So let's take our 1.6.2, right click on it, copy it, and just paste it right back in where we're at. So you'll see 1.6.2 copy. It's an exact replica. Here's what you do now. It's real simple. Just follow along, right? Go ahead, right click on that and rename it. All right. We want to rename it something that we know exactly what it is. So I'm going to rename this 1.6.2 M. M for mods, right? So we have there it is. And the M means this is whatever mods I'm using. They're going to be in this jar file. All right. Now go ahead and open it. We need to rename the jar file. Right click on that. Rename it. You want to keep that extension on there. Just put your M just like we had it, right? 1.6.2 M. Same thing with this JSON file, right? Right click on it. Rename. Put your M in there, whatever you want to call it. I think that's simple, just an M, meaning it's modded. Now, we need to go into this JSON file. You should be able to go in with Notepad. So let's see, right click on it. I have Notepad++, so this probably looks a little bit different than what you use, but this, if you do any kind of scripting, this is a very good program to have. So right here, if you can see in this first line, it says ID: 1.6.2 M. We want to rename this M in here. So just go and save it. Close that out. So now we have both of these renamed with the M. We have this renamed with the M, and inside the JSON file, you opening it with Notepad, we're able to rename that and save it. All right. Now, here's what we want to do. Let's go into here. Go into your jar file, right click, open with, I use WinRAR, okay? So you can use whatever program you want. I recommend WinRAR. I've always used it. It works for everything. All the mods I use, all the downloads, all the zip files, WinRAR. 7-zip works too. I've never used it. Some people love it. So either way. All right, just like other mods, take your meta-inf folder and delete it, okay? Delete the files in there. Now, we open up our minimap. Close. And all we're going to do is take this here and drag it in. This is no different than how mods were before, right? You just drag it in there. Close this. This is done. Close this. This is done. Now, go to your launcher. Go to new profile, all right? We're going to call this, new profile is 1.6.2 M. Seems simple enough. Use version. There it is. You see, it's in here now because how we renamed it in all those places. It now will appear in the launcher as a choosable file. So 1.6.2 M, 1.6.2 M. All right, save profile. Go here, choose your profile. Okay, so get your credentials put in there. You know, you can actually close your launcher out behind this. You don't need to leave it running. I don't think it makes that big of a deal. Let's go ahead and blow this up. Whoa, that's big. Okay, go into single player. Play selected world. There's my mini map. Let's see here, options. Everything is way too loud. All right, so you see there's the mini map. So we were able to install the mod. That simple. Oh, I got an apple. Delicious. So now if you go in, you can see this is the mod we just loaded up. It's as simple as that. So it's a little bit different method to doing it. Again, versions. We have these two versions. Now, if you would have tried to do everything we do here without renaming all this, making a copy and renaming it, and just doing it in here, it would, as soon as you launch the launcher, it would just overwrite it. Okay, so I hope that helped you guys out. Like I said, it was some of the stuff that I was just having issues with. So again, double check your Java, make sure that you have the latest update of the 64-bit version. And then, you know, again, to load in your mods, just go into the versions and make yourself a little custom mod jar file here, and you'll be good to go. So I hope that helped you guys out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.